had to
Strong bones.
I know, dude. You have to get strong bones, bro.
Oh, you getting started?
That was the clap sync?
No, it was the clap sync.
Clap sync.
Here. I'm gonna put this in my pocket.
Yes.
Get that little
The
ugly
little
ass.
werewolf.
Yeah, the little werewolf. Are we live or what?
We're rolling.
Alright, so what's up, guys?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Alright.
What's up, man?
Josh is off camera.
Yes, I am.
I would like to introduce you guys to the legendary local rapper. He used to be known as Canoose, now he's known as Dominic.
Yes, sir. Dom for short.
This boy has been traveling the states, fucking rapping with the famous vegans and shit like that since fucking 2006. You know.
And not to mention our first studio guest.
Our first video.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm honored to be here, y'all.
Yeah, it's
This
a
shit's
video
lit.
guest.
Honored to have you.
Hell yeah.
Just,
I
it's
mean-
good to have you. Like, we're so small, and just to come here and hang out and talk.
Yeah, man. And like I said, this is like a dope setup. Like, I see you guys got your vinyls and shit. It's funny, Josh actually have like the same fucking vinyl player, bro.
Oh, do we?
Because like my uncle, bro, he had a collection of vinyls. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say like my taste of music, because this shit's like old school. But I like, one day I was just playing through a lot of them, and I found some good ones, bro, but a lot of them are kind of weird.
Like
I
those
think
two on the
that's,
bottom.
like, that's par for course though, because he's like over 40.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, same thing. I was clearing out my parents' house, helping them clean out the middle room. My dad just had like 2 bins full of his old vinyls. I was looking through all of them, and I was like, I gotta listen to some of these. Like,
What type of music did he listen to?
He would love like rock, like
Dude, same with
80s
my dad.
rock.
AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Beach Boys on some other shit.
Beach Boys for the Simp days.
Yeah.
Those are the original Simps, bro. Who the fuck still hangs out on the beach, bro? You're not
Okay,
even
honestly,
10.
I don't even know what sin means, bro. I need to get educated.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
it's Simp?
says suckers and idolizing mediocre pussy.
Damn.
No,
So what does that mean?
Oh, it's like, well, I've been saying simp for hella long. It's like if you're like,
If you've ever donated money to a woman,
it's like
with the
OnlyFans.
intention-
yeah, if you pay for
okay.
OnlyFans, you're probably a simp, or unless you just like to support local
You're-
business like me.
If you like women, you're a simp.
Shout out to capitalism, you know. No, but
If you're not into men, you're a simp.
yeah.
Basically.
There you go.
But like,
Damn.
You heard it here.
so like, if you're like, if there's a girl and you always like look at her Instagram and like, oh, why can't I be him, like her boyfriend, and you a simp, get your
Damn.
life together. Go find some other fucking pussy.
Go find some top tier pussy.
Yeah.
That-
Not that mediocre.
So
Yeah,
basically,
yeah.
simp is when you're like reaching for it instead of it like coming to you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
basically, yeah.
Like
Okay.
it's like Drake's a simp. Like he always makes sad music for women he does, like minor girls.
But
like,
okay,
that's
that's a tough case, bro. Because at the same time, that dude must be getting hella, bro. So
yeah, but he likes to fuck 13-year-olds like Millie Bobby Brown. So like, so
Yo, he's
I mean,
in Billy's DMs, though.
I know, like he's fucking questionable. So he's
Drake's got his fingers in some
He's a-
not ready pies.
he's a
We'll
sucker.
put it that way.
What was the other one? A
No, he's
sucker
putting the
Sucker,
fork in to see if
idolizing
it's still ready.
minor pussy. That's
Whoa.
what Drake is.
And he's like, yeah, that's
Oh,
under
so that's like simp
shit.
level 2, bro.
Yeah, no,
like,
he's simp
or
squared.
0.5. I don't know.
He's
No,
Simp
he's
squared.
a
Yeah.
simp professor.
Yeah,
Damn.
the professor. Of the
You heard it
simp.
here first.
Actually,
Drake's a
it's
simp.
funny. I had a question for you. Just
What's up?
like, as like a micro celebrity, I was wondering how like the woman front is for you.
Well,
Like,
bro, right now, like, I'm honestly still at the beginning stages, bro. So shit's not crazy, honestly, right now. You know what I mean? But I can't wait for the day that it is.
Yeah.
Honestly.
When we did like those, remember me, Josh, and you, we set up like this little like festival thing, like when we were like 16, called Chum Fest.
Yeah.
Back in like
that was
2016.
tight.
I feel,
Don't get it.
no, dude, I'm allergic to
Oh yeah,
drugs.
you don't like.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot, dog.
I
My
don't give a
bad.
fuck. No, but like, didn't like a bunch of like girls hit you up after that shit?
I think some. Dude, that was like a long time ago, though. That was like when we were in high school.
Yeah, but
I mean, it wasn't like that long ago, but it was like, you know, a few years.
yeah, but you've done like how many shows have you done total? Because I
Like
remember
3.
3.
I did Chum Fest, and then I did one,
Cherry
I
Bomb.
opened up, it was Summerfest. It
Uh-huh.
was for, I forgot the homie's name, bro, but it was like me, Clumsy, Johnny MC, I think. And then after that, we opened up for Token, and that was like the last show I did.
Oh yeah, then you had a freestyle video on there that we could probably plug that went
Yeah.
like kind of viral. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It was
was
that was like his show.
Yeah.
That I went to, and like it was like a big circle, and we all like ciphered and stuff. Dude, I like wrote a verse for it, and then like we started like ciphering, bro, and I got like one line in and just blanked. So I was like, fuck. And then dude, I just started like freestyling. I was like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we used to freestyle.
Just
Dog.
go right here.
No, it's she cool right here.
Alright, cool.
If I start sneezing though, it's all bad.
I got you, bro. I got
Nah,
you.
it's
I got
cool.
Zyrtec in the car. It's fine.
Fuck it, Zyrtec. I need a
EpiPen.
Percocet. Yeah. No, but like, I forgot what I was gonna say. Like, what's like the rap beef like? Like, have you like gotten into any like local rap beef?
Not really, bro. Like, That one time, like, Jog said some shit, bro. I wouldn't really consider him a rapper, though. He's more of, like, a hater, so that shit happened. But other than that, dude, like, not much, honestly. Oh, and then, actually, this one time, this homie named Matt, I got into something with him.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, bro, not really.
Should we block the names and post or just say fuck it?
No, just go.
All right, it's all good. Yeah.
They don't,
Oh, yeah, bro.
There's no last names or anything.
Yeah.
And we're not giving like addresses. Like
I mean, I
me in
can't.
that one episode.
Oh, dude, I know you were. This dude was talking about
fucking Rio Rancho.
Yeah, he was talking
down
about
the street, my buddy first, last name.
social security and address.
Man, dude.
Yeah. So I wanted to know exactly
He
what I'm
goes
talking
to work at 7 a.m., leaves at 3:30.
about. That 7 to 3:30 shift is bitching, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, really quick too. We were talking about like buying guns and stuff. What would you guys like recommend as like a first one? Like, what is something that's like easy? Like,
1,000%.
Probably a howitzer.
okay, that doesn't sound like.
Honestly, it depends on what you want. So do you want like a pistol?
Yeah.
A pistol, just like a 9mm. Just
Okay.
Like
You can. You should.
Yeah, 9 is a good starting caliber because it's readily available.
No, it's not. Let
Well,
me tell you.
Not right now.
Not right now. Like.
Oh, right.
9
Yeah.
millimeter.
Pandemic screwed us all. You can't get 9
Yeah.
mil ammo anywhere.
The best. I would
That's
say.
crazy, dude.
Like, if you want like some shit that you can throw in a can of beans and still shoot after, get a Glock. Right?
Okay.
Because those are like the most reliable guns. Like you can freeze them, shoot it with another gun, and you can still blast a motherfucker, right? But the one I just got was Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 Compact LE. So it's a long fucking name.
Yeah, bro.
But it's the shit. It's like what cops use and like military uses. Yeah,
Nice.
so it's the shit. And also like, they also have like a smaller one called the Shield that you can like stick and like conceal super easy.
Yeah,
It's
like
got,
something tiny.
It's not super small. Like it fits my hands, and they're like I'm like Trump right now. Like I have big hands. Like, it still works, but and that's like a little bit cheaper. I think it runs around like $350 or so. So you don't have to spend like the money to get the bigger one.
Well, I feel like a pistol's probably the way to go. Like, unless it's just like staying at your house, you know, then maybe. But I feel like if some shit went down, like a rifle might be like harder to like. I don't know, maybe not.
For the house, I'd rather use a handgun. Because the first gun I got was a shotgun, and then I got an AR, and then I was like, both of these would literally make me deaf after one shot. So I was like, you know what? And also, it's big as fuck. Like, my shotgun is like damn near the size of this table. I gotta
That's
fucking
crazy.
run around my house, like knocking over vases and shit. Like the ashes of my dead grandma and shit, like just to blast the motherfucker. So I don't really want to do that.
That's
Those
crazy.
first bullets right there.
Yeah, I hit him with a beanbag first.
True. It's like silver bullets, bro.
But that is the thing, though. Like, with shotguns, you could get like less than lethal, so you could shoot them with a beanbag, which.
Which, like, technically, but, like, what if that didn't do, like, what if they just got up?
That's why with the next one, you have a
you
double
get
out buck.
like 8 shots. So you can do like a beanbag, you can do bird shot, and then
slug.
buckshot.
And then don't they also have, like solid, like,
Yeah,
rubber
those are
bullets or
good.
some shit, too?
Oh yeah, they got rubber bullets.
I would just hit him with a beanbag first. That's
Yeah.
the warning shot, because you hit him right in the nuts, boom. And
True.
if you still want to come, that's why I got the
Okay,
double out
that's
buck.
that's basically a death sentence.
That's kind of like cruelty, but I wouldn't, maybe not in the balls, maybe shoot him in the gut.
Like you didn't kill him. You had the foresight to end his bloodline.
Yeah.
Damn. Bro.
Damn. That's good. I think there's too many people in the world anyway.
Yeah, if
I
you're
mean-
out here robbing houses, like you don't deserve.
Well, it's
that.
like, if you're gonna do that, bro, like, how could you expect, like, a lot? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, shit's gonna go, like, good, maybe not so good, like, but probably bad. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I feel like, especially now, like, if you've been to a local gun shop, you know that everybody and their grandmother's strapped right now. Because like I remember, I think we talked about this on the last podcast with like this guy. I was at Cabela's and I was gonna buy a gun, and this guy was like tweaking, like right when COVID first started happening. He was like, I never thought I needed a gun, but now I really need one, and I've never shot one. And I was like, you're the worst guy to have it because
Yeah.
you're freaking out, and you'll probably shoot somebody for no reason. You know what I mean?
The always are the people that make gun owners look bad.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys think that everyone started getting one because they thought that, like, some type of, like, civil war was gonna happen or some shit? Like, what?
They thought it was the apocalypse.
But like, here's
Yeah.
the thing.
Like, they
But for
thought
some-
like people were gonna be scavenging for food.
Just because they've never seen shit like this before?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
damn.
Yeah.
Anyone who thought there was
Think
gonna be a
about
civil
that.
war, they already have.
We live such cushy lives that this, like, a pretty minor occurrence in the history of the world and diseases, is sending everybody into a panic that makes them think that it's the end of the world. So much so that we have first-time gun owners rushing to buy arms.
Well, there's, like, a lot of people, too,
Yeah.
that, like, are deep into, like, conspiracy theories. So I feel like, you know, the slightest thing happens, like, fuck, everything's, like, crazy, you know?
Like Alex
Well, like
Jones.
the thing with like people that are into conspiracy theories and all that, they're pretty well prepared right now. Like right now, I don't have like any 9mm. I have a bunch of leftover 12 gauge, and there are people at my work that are just like older like dudes in their 40s, and they have just like stockpiles of ammo just cause. Like if they want to go shooting, they have it. If they
and it's not like it's gonna go bad.
Right, exactly.
It could.
Get rotten. Get some mold on it.
Yeah. Well, it can go bad if it's like not stored correctly, because then like it would just turn into shit, and then you just have a bunch of decorations.
Is that like humidity or something?
Yeah, like moisture is bad because I'm not sure, but I think like the moisture like wettens up the gunpowder in there, so it gets like it's not as explosive or something.
Unless it was like a musket, like just straight up.
Yeah,
like
see,
lead.
I think the best gun to have is actually a musket. That's why
I'm
voting for Biden.
You can load whatever you want in there.
But dog, you get one shot and like you're donezo. Like,
yeah, but
have you guys seen those civil? Like they're just like
yeah. But would you be more scared of a guy pulling up with the stick, or like a guy's like, hey, you want to get fucked up because he's got the musket, and like then you shoot and like a cloud of dust comes out.
But they're so inaccurate, dog. Like it could go anywhere. Yeah, like, but didn't they also not have the spirals?
You're like, dude, I'm gonna pull this trigger and I don't know where it's gonna hit.
It's like anybody's gonna.
I don't know where it's gonna hit.
That's a good point, bro. But
or just buy like 3 of them and tape them together.
Triple barrel.
Yeah, you got a triple barrel gun right there.
Okay.
That's sick. So,
are you fucking like?
Have you seen those those old pistols that have like 4 barrels?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the flintlock ones, the old flintlock ones, they're crazy.
Bro, that was before they had like the revolvers, right?
Yeah.
That's the original Thule, bro.
Damn.
Shout out to the guy that invented the revolver.
Oh,
that
yeah.
changed the game.
Samuel Colt for the Texas Rangers to kill the Comanches. That's actually why they invented it.
Damn. Okay, see, that's a little fucked up then. But
dude, he was like, well, the Comanches were fucking up everybody because they were just like badasses, right? And then Samuel Colt was like, we keep getting fucked up.
Watch this. Reload? Like, let's get 6 shots.
He was like, watch this, and then they started icing everybody, which is fucked up. But, I mean, this is
no progress.
According to Josh, that's the way it needs to happen for technology to grow.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
exactly.
Well, speaking of guns, you went to LA one time for that music video with Brian Turner.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Because you can't have any guns there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, obviously, I was like pretty young at the time, but it was chill, bro. Like, it was like my first time like going out. I think of the state like by myself. So like it was just a cool feeling, bro, to be like, I'm like going out there, like we're gonna film a music video, and like he has like a podcast too, so we did a couple podcasts and stuff, and like it was dope, man. I was nervous as fuck.
You guys did podcast? Sorry.
Yeah, we did a couple podcasts and shit.
So are you nervous right now?
I was on the way, but I was like, you know what? Like I should probably just chill, bro. Like we're all homies.
I got a gift for you.
Oreos. No, but
thank you,
I mean, it's pretty, like, don't be nervous. It's literally just like the same guys you already know.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, nah, bro, but it's just like a natural feeling whenever I do pretty much anything. It's like an instinct. And then I'm like, okay, gotta chill that out. You know what I mean?
And you're doing awesome, because like when we started first filming, we would do the audio stuff and we kind of got in a groove with that. But then as soon as the camera came on, we all
it's something different, bro. Like it's a skill to like learn how to be yourself in front of a camera. Like I don't think it comes natural to everybody. You know, definitely not to me.
That's something I've had to work on, because like the first episode I was talking about fuck Greece, fuck everybody. I was just going crazy because like because I was like
I have to check that out.
Dude, it was like super nerve wracking because like I
like how your coping mechanism was to just
say fuck countries. I'm like, oh shit, I'm nervous. I'm about to blow up Indonesia, But and then like as like we've kind of like gone on more, like I've become more comfortable because like I used to work at Netflix, remember?
Yeah.
Like and like that was kind of nervous, but I didn't have any lines, and like I was just like fucking like standing there holding sheep and shit.
Yeah, check it out. Daybreak episode
6 at 12 minutes, and then I'm there fucking holding the sheep.
Check it out.
It got canceled after 3 weeks. I was supposed to be on the writers team, but it didn't work out.
Thank God for that.
But dude, I mean, that's honestly, cool that you did like a role though. I think
it would have been better.
That would have been good for money. Because right now I make like $12 and it just died.
Well, dude, it's funny. Lately I've been watching Netflix and stuff, and like it seems like some actors like they're very reoccurring. You know what I mean? Yeah, so like once you get it and like they know that they can trust you, I think that like obviously I have no fucking clue, but I think it's like kind of a door open, you know?
Well, yeah, they recycle people because like they learn to like you, and then everything's kind of like with networking. Like if it's a lot of ass kissing, which is kind of why I was like, this is fucking gay.
Do you have to like know the people that like the producers and like shit like that, or like?
Yeah, it's like, well, if you're just like, say you're just like a background guy, you kiss ass to the casting director, so she'll call you more and all this shit, and then the casting director, like if you get your SAG card, then she'll think of you to fucking call for the producers.
Which is what?
the Screen Actors Guild card. It's like you need that to say lines on camera because like you have to be in like a union and all this shit. It's like you have to get like 2 lines just to qualify, then you have to pay like a shit ton of money. But you get some cool benefits.
And then that's like your entry point where you can do roles.
Yeah, but like even then it's not a guaranteed thing because you have to get an agent, which agents are fucking stupid. We have social media. I think that like we have agents that watch this, and I'm sorry, like you're not stupid, but like
it'd probably be good to have an agent though that's like connected in that world so that they have the connections. Like that would make it easier, but if they didn't, then that would kind of suck.
Also, so you don't have to like break your back making all these connections yourself because if you're running something, you're busy.
Yeah, true. If you like just want to same with music, like with management, if you just want to focus on the acting, the music, the art, whatever it is, like I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, as long as they're good.
There's 2 sides of art. There's the art itself, and then there's the business.
The promotion.
They're always butting heads because they almost never agree on
what
to do.
That's what we're trying to do here. Is we consider ourselves artists. We enjoy art. We enjoy music, movies, just whatever. And with those connections that you need to make, it's a lot of ass kissing. It's also a lot of compromise because there are some things that maybe you want to do, but it's not profitable. It's not what makes the good connections. And here we're not really trying to make like good connections.
Well, it's just like a free flow, dude.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think any connection I've had to be on any show ever has been ruined by episode 0, 1, and 3. Like it's just all bad. Like because they're like. Because I'm like a watered down Alex Jones mixed with like a fucking like hate speech advocate. I don't fucking know.
Which is weird because
dude, you're funny, bro. You're like like I feel like you're a really good actor, bro. I feel like you just need that like role that like puts you out there.
Yeah, I just need. Also, I want everybody to know that I actually love everybody. It's just fun to say shit like this because you need an outlet. Yeah. Because if you don't have an outlet and you just like I don't want to cuss, I'm Bill Cosby, and then you fuck 40 women like. In their sleep, like that's not how.
Bill Cosby.
It's like cussing's bad, but that's not.
Yeah, I'm like okay, yeah, I won't say the fuck word, but I'll molest everybody. Like
do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, don't do anything I say. Do as I do.
Do as he says. Strap pedophiles to dynamite and throw them off cliffs.
That's actually biblical, bro. Like, you want to hear a crazy story that my sister-in-law told me the other night? I think it was in the book of Leviticus. Like this, like there was like this group of brothers. I don't remember the names, but so they had a sister and like a bunch of guys like from a different like city like raped her. So they were like, the brothers were like, hey, look, I'll fucking kill all of you unless you circumcise all your men. And then they were like, okay, they were scared, so they cut their fucking dicks. And then after day 2, where they were in the worst pain, they came through and killed everybody. And I was like, that's biblical.
Yeah.
So we're actually supposed to fuck up pedophiles. Shout out to Jesus.
Yeah, well, that's like the idea. Sorry, bro. I was just gonna say it's like the idea of like when you do a crime, like they do that crime like onto you. You know what I mean? So it's like perfect justice, like which I feel like. It'd be scary as fuck, but then again, like, you'd probably have less things happen.
Sure. Well, like, California just decriminalized pedophilia, which I feel like is stupid. That's a shit state anyway. So I can't have a gun and my kids are going to get raped? I'll fucking stab you to death. Well, you know what I mean?
Here's the thing. So I consider myself, like, an actual feminist, and something I think is every woman should have a gun.
Yes!
So, like, if someone's about to rape them, they have, a strap right there.
What about this? Like, instead of murking a motherfucker, you could have, like, a taser too, or, like, a knife or something, you know what I mean? I don't think a gun is a bad idea for sure, but definitely, like, I think a taser would stop someone.
But here's another idea. Men should just stop raping people.
Here's another idea.
That's a good idea.
Like, they should
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
You signed up for this. If you get shot, whoops.
Yeah.
That's
true.
a good point. I just, like, worry about, like, with the law and stuff, like, you could get, like, locked up, like, probably not.
Right. No,
the legal system is a little busted in that regard.
And it's really sad because you could be the victim in this scenario
and then get charged
with manslaughter, and then you like have your entire life ruined just because you didn't want to get raped or you didn't want your kid to get touched or like didn't want your shit to get stolen.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Gotta get a good lawyer.
You need a Jewish lawyer, bro, with a little fucking hat. Like, do you see that guy walking around here who doesn't drive, like the holistic Jew? You need him. He'll fucking get you out of anything, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. But I don't know the guy.
I don't know the guy.
I don't want to talk to him.
I want to talk to him.
It looks like he's just out there.
Let's
like,
bring him on the podcast.
Dude.
I'm like, hey,
just
man.
wait on Northern, just waiting for him.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got an empty seat.
Do you want to come talk to us? He'd be like,
we got some Oreos. Come talk to us.
Yeah.
Tell us about your life.
Yeah. So, back to, like, being yourself, like, when you first started rapping, like, I will never forget, like, listening to your first mixtape.
Yeah, bro.
It was Chum, and the first song on there was Small Fry.
Small Fry.
And we were in Josh's brother's Focus with subs. It was me, you, Josh, and Nick. And then we, like, played that shit. So, like, how do you think, like, and also, sorry, you just changed your name too from Canoes to like
Yeah.
Dominic. So like, what like carried over and like what like stayed the same like in regards to your music?
So basically, the reason I changed it, bro, like, I'm still like making music myself and everything, but the reason I wanted to change it was just like the meaning behind it, because like Canoes was like my Xbox Live gamer tag at first, and like people always asked me like what it meant and shit, and I was always like, it's my gamer tag and stuff. Like, I never really had like I wanted like a better answer, so I was like, what name can I pick that's like more meaningful? So I was like, you know what, like my middle name, bro, like Dominic. I was like, fuck, that's dope.
Yeah.
So I just like started to roll with that, honestly. So I'd say like, I don't know, it was kind of like a point where like it felt like a new stage. Like I still like, am myself and everything, but it felt like a new stage, a new phase in like the life of my music. I feel like.
And like it's kind of symbolic of like the way of your life too, because you just dyed your hair,
Yeah.
And like it's kind of the same. Like, do people still call you Canoes?
Not really. Like maybe by accident, like Baker. Maybe sometimes like Canoes, and it's like Dom. Like, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, because I still call you that, and like I stopped going by Milky like fucking years ago.
I still call him Milky.
People
It's
still
the
call me.
same, bro.
I probably
Same.
still call you Canoes.
Yeah.
Hey, it's chill, bro. Because like you guys were there when I was starting out,
Yeah, I mean I'm
like
like
really starting out, bro. It's crazy.
So it's like a badge of honor.
When your
Yeah.
studio was in your closet.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember. Yep, it was like my brother moved out with my sister, and then I used his like bedroom closet because it was the only closet that was like a walk-in, so it was like barely enough fucking space. Dude. I
It used to
remember.
get hot in there, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Because we used to go in there and like freestyle and shit. And, like we made like we made a bunch of crazy songs that
Yeah.
Josh doesn't want to talk about, but we're gonna talk about it right now. Like, you all need to look up Gold.
2 features.
Oh, dude, but like
no.
it's like it's a part of human history.
Josh, you're featured?
Yeah, bro.
Oh god.
The beans are spilled.
I know.
Oh my
Well, like-
god.
Well, yeah, he was on that song. What was it? Gold Tooth Blank.
24 karat.
Oh yeah, it was
Oh,
that.
but wait, no, it's gold tooth blank parentheses 24 karat.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
so does Josh?
What was the other one though?
I want somebody who's not Josh to answer this. Does he have a flow based on somebody, or does he have his own unique flow?
Dude, Josh is
Unique
Josh.
as fuck. Dude.
Yeah, Josh is Josh,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
This boy out here acting like Captain Vaughn. He took sail of the ship, just drove into the fucking
Oh, God,
Mediterranean,
dude,
bro.
Captain Vaughn.
I still
bro.
have you that as my phone, dude. Like, and then he has me as Howdy. Like, Howdy, get that girl. I'm like, I don't fucking know.
I was never like around you guys when all this was happening, but like hearing you guys talk about it, it's really cool because like even though it's a small scale, just like friends and stuff, like even this podcast, it's small scale, it's just us. It's like a feeling of just creating something with your friends and like having that finished product.
Well, bro, and that's what people appreciate too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like mainstream stuff that's pushing stuff, it's cool, but like it's also cool to see like real shit. You know what I mean?
Because it is all
I always
real.
appreciate it.
It's like all the shit of you learning. It's not covered up by like anything really. Like not by your agent won't like say nah.
Like we don't have a editor. We don't have a social media person. We don't have any of that. We do all of our own stuff here.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
And that's a cool
one
thing.
of the first productions that me and you were ever part of. Melky, you can't see me on camera, but was your music video.
Yeah, dude, that was
Oh, was it the one where we did over by that like abandoned church
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Oh, dude, I completely forgot about
dude.
it.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that one called, bro?
Oh, it's still on YouTube. I forgot what it's called too, but I had like a stick or something.
Untold Prophecy.
Yeah.
You and Corbin
Yeah.
with like knives and sticks.
I know. Well, we didn't have anything else, because we're like fucking kids.
Trying to look hard and shit. That
Yeah.
shit was dope though.
Yeah,
bro.
it was pretty cool. But like, I remember that day, like I didn't get my driver's license until I was like 18, so I kept like stealing people's cars. And I remember I stole your car too and just drove it a little bit.
You stole my Firebird. Like
Yeah,
3 or 4
Bro,
times.
okay, I have to tell a story real quick. Josh and I were driving in my car one time, and I don't know where we were going, but Josh was like, hey, can I drive? I was like, yeah. It's like one of the first times I let someone drive my car, bro. So we ended up on like a freeway or something, and like he took it the fastest it's like ever been, bro. Like, I was scared, dude. Like, it's not something
I
like,
remember that.
it's a pretty old car, bro. It's like if something like, I was like, like I was like shaking and shit, but we went like over 100, bro, and I was like, whoa.
That car's never seen the
Well,
truth, did it?
No, dude.
I asked you if it was alright. It's not like I was just like got on the freeway.
It's not like he was
and
just
I
like-
floored it.
Dude, Josh was used to scare the fuck out of me because I had never driven. Like before, and then like he would just go on the freeway in his Firebird, and I feel like we were like in warp speed, bro. Like I was like, "There's
Yeah.
a car, it's no longer there," and like we would just be flying, and I'm like, I can't even like move forward in my seat because like I'm just like.
Yeah, it's like I trust him driving, bro, but that like scared me.
Yeah, no, I'm always scared. Like
I don't know. There's
started
something
driving,
about being not the driver of a car going over 100 is just kind of nerve wracking.
Well, because you don't have the control, bro. So
yeah,
it's like
you're like,
yeah, and he's also 16.
I'm getting my last moments.
Whatever.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Josh is
I
also
was-
16.
The first time my license, I was just whipping everywhere, bro.
Yeah, man. Dude,
That's crazy.
You know what I always like. Man, I remember like when I used to like use your studio to like make music and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Those were so like those days were like so fun, but like I've never ever been more nervous in my life than like I always thought like because we used to always like freestyle and stuff like
Yep.
that, and like that's different because it's not like being recorded. Like everything I say that's stupid just enters like the void of nothing, you know. But now like when I had to like make my first song, like I was like shitting myself. Like I couldn't. I was like.
Well, dude, the cool thing is, bro, like, you can, like, edit stuff out, like, before the final product. It's not like you're, like, on a radio station doing, like, a live freestyle. Because that, I feel like, is a new level. So at least, like, recording, you can, like, pick what you want. And if you say some stupid shit,
Yeah.
like, as long as no one's recording it, like, if you're just recording on the mic, like, you can kind of piece it out and stuff.
Yeah, but like my thing was like I was never like really proud of the shit I made because like it was always rushed and like I was always like too nervous to like really do like what I wanted with it. And then like I remember one time like remember the last song I made that I fucking hated? It was called 19 Forever. Don't listen to it. It's shit.
I remember that, and then Calvary too.
The Calvary one I was actually
That shit's banging.
I actually
dude.
liked that one because
Yeah.
like we recorded that in like an hour. Well, like I like left my math class. I was like, fuck math. I'm going to go do this. And I went to your house and I found a beat and then we just like it was like one take and then you guys did your part and it came out pretty nice. But I remember on the last song I made, like my old manager hit me up and he was like, this is the worst shit I've ever heard. Like everybody in the kitchen's making fun of you right now. And I was like, fuck you, I make more money than you. And then like, and then after that I was like, you know what, I think I'm done with this. So I kind of want to do country music.
You can, bro, whenever you want to record, bro.
Let's
Just
do it,
come
dude.
over.
I'm trying to start a band called Willie and the Bluegrass Kids. And right now, like, right now I've
You
recruited.
know, Pat told me about this.
Yeah, I recruited Pat so far. He's got a violin. So I need Stetson because he's white. And
I didn't know there were violins in country, bro.
Yeah, like the
it's
fiddle.
called a fiddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, so I got Pat right now. Y'all can join. We can be like a fucking 13
Yeah.
man.
Tambourines and shit,
Yeah,
bro.
13 man Willie and the Bluegrass Kids.
Throw me on the harmonica, bro.
I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Can you play the harmonica?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. As a kid, like,
Oh.
my grandma
I've
had,
always
like,
wanted to learn to play the harmonica. Teach me.
But my grandma always just had the harmonicas, and I just used to pick it up as a kid and just used to play it. And like I don't know notes, I don't know anything, but I'll just get on it and I can throw out a tune if I needed to.
That's
I
cool.
can play
That-
triangle.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Cowbell, bro.
yeah, you
Or
and,
synth. I'll be the synth
The synth
aspect
guy?
of your country.
Dude,
What am I gonna do,
bluegrass
banjo,
music.
bro?
Dude, do you have a banjo?
I don't.
Oh. We'll get one. Fuck it. We're doing it live, dude. No, dude, we should make a country music video, like as a goof.
I'm down, bro.
Like we can just make a hard ass country song that's just retarded. Like Toby Keith when he was like making songs about like I can't fuck like I used to and shit like that.
Dude, Tim McGraw's truck, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it, man. But yeah, you can play banjo. I'll fucking yodel and shit. I'll wear the
Yodel.
fucking hat with the belly out and the beard. Fuck it, I don't know. We'll just get down.
No, man, I do like some country music, but not all country music.
I'm visualizing it.
I'm good as that's just like that, and I'll just be like, you know, it'd be sick. No, I remember I showed you like country music that you
Yeah.
liked. Like, I got some more shit I gotta show you too. Sorry, I got more shit to show you too because like I feel like people who are like I don't like country. I'm like if you heard it on the radio, it's shit. I'm just gonna tell you that right now because I like country music that's like made by like coal workers and like people who have like never seen a city. Like those guys who are
Word.
like who have like no teeth, almost long hair, skinny, fucked up, malnourished. I like,
Cornfields.
yeah, I like those guys because they make good shit. Like there's this one. I'm just like describing like the South. But, like if it's like the
Yeah,
dirtier.
we're their agents.
Yeah, the dirtier the country music, the better I like it. Because, like, you look at fucking Blake Shelton and he took a shower this morning. He looks good. And, like, fuck him. Like, what is he going to do? He doesn't know anything about a cornfield. Fuck you. So that's just how I feel.
Yeah, if, he's
I
not
feel go, it's like
if
kind
they're
of-
not contributing to the opioid crisis, they're not a real country artist.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, you have to be skinny, malnourished,
It's
on
like trap
drugs.
music, bro.
And, yeah, trap music. I feel like all good musicians are malnourished because they don't got time to eat. You know what I mean? Because they're like, damn, man, I can either eat some fucking lettuce right now or I can hit the studio. I'm gonna hit the studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I feel like there's a certain realness that comes to it, like with the grittiness too. Some people can keep that when they go mainstream, but some can't.
Well, it's like you're singing from like who you are, like or what you know, like your experiences, you know. So like if you're like doing whatever, so like say like you're in Chicago and you're fucking like living in a basement and people are blowing you up, and then like or if you live in a coal mine with the fucking pedophiles we blew up, then like you know that's your experience and that's what you draw off of, you know. So like speaking of that, like what are like some experiences you draw off of?
Damn,
that
was
was a good
quite the transition, bro.
That was pretty good.
We're good at what we do.
Hey, bro, props.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'd say I draw off of energy, of course. So like chilling with you guys, chilling with homies, like getting into like the studio, like that type of thing. Even working out, dude. Just getting past all like the mental bullshit. Like in the morning, I'll usually go on like a bike ride and I'll try to do a lot of uphill just to fucking get all of that like energy out, so that I can like now not focus on the bullshit and focus on like better stuff.
Do you think that like working out makes you think clearer?
Yeah, like 100%,
Really?
bro. Yeah,
I should probably try that out because I'm like foggy all the time. Like,
bro. Yeah,
because I haven't formed a coherent thought or sentence in like almost 10 years.
dude, it helps. And I'll say this, bro. The harder it is, like the better it makes you feel.
Yeah. Well, I started going to the UFC gym like a couple months ago, and like I'm like the worst advocate for gyms because like
what type of shit do they have there? Is it like normal or is it like kicking bag like?
It's like suburban moms and me, like just fucking kicking a bag, like to listening to like Little Uzi Vert. And I'm like, this isn't really like what I wanted because I wanted to learn how to like fight. Like I wanted to get punched in the head, not like I want shit like that.
You know what we should do, bro? We should start doing like jujitsu or something.
I did jujitsu for like 2 years.
What?
Yeah, I did it at Gracie
How was
Bar.
it?
It was fucking sick, dude.
Dude.
Like I was like smaller back then, so I'd always go against like the fucking 250ers, like the big ass guys.
Damn.
And I feel like that's good because like when you work with someone so big, like if someone your size or smaller try to come at you,
It seems like nothing.
yeah, you
It's
just throw them
like,
out the window. Like fuck it, like get out of here.
damn,
Yeah.
bro. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but no, I did it in like my junior and senior year of high school.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, dude.
That's tight.
But
Well, if
then-
you want to do it again, bro, I'll do it with you.
I'm
for
down,
sure.
but the biggest problem for me right now is like I'm too big for everybody in New Mexico. So
Bro.
like, well, I went to the jiu-jitsu class in at the UFC gym, and it was literally like guys who were like 100 pounds and women, and I was like,
I feel like though
can't-
that might just be the gym, bro, because there's definitely some big dudes doing it. Hopefully, I don't know. Though.
Yeah, it's probably just a gym because I was like, I can't fuck with any of you guys. Like, if I try to roll with you, like if I got like top mount, you're dead. Like,
because that's
I'm
the thing,
just
isn't it? Like a lot of body weight too. That's
Yeah.
like, damn.
And you can like manipulate your body weight too to make because like you may be like a smaller guy, but you can make it feel like he's 300 pounds, like just by the way you like position yourself.
like
and
the
shit.
pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But,
Also,
like-
in the comments, if you want us to fight each other on camera,
Ooh.
like just sparring with gloves, we'll do it.
Let's
We've
do
done
it.
We've done it off camera. We'll do it on camera.
Yeah.
The only one I'm
we'll,
really-
we'll like set up a nice little scene.
Me and Josh used
That
to
would
Call
like,
some people to shout World Star.
yeah. Dude, I still want to do Navy SEAL training. Like,
That'd be
Bro,
cool,
Hell
like,
Week,
Hell
dude.
Week.
yeah, I think we should really do that, and I'm not going to train at all for it because you have to do like 70 push-ups in 2 minutes, 70 sit-ups, 15 pull-ups, and a mile and a half run, and then a mile and a half
You
swim.
just like punishment, don't you?
Well, I want to see how bad I am at physical shit, so I just want to do it without
Dude, I
training.
rode a bike the other day and I realized how bad I am at physical shit.
Dude, I like.
You're an athlete.
I know you're an athlete.
I'm an athlete.
Yeah, he's an athlete. Yeah, man.
Don't ever
Disrespect.
slander your name like that.
I like that,
No,
bro.
Josh has like lost so much weight. I don't know if you can tell.
Dude, yeah. When I
Yeah.
started the party, I was like, damn.
Yeah, so like he lost like 40 pounds and like gained it. So like he just gave it all to me.
I
So-
could give you some of that. So I weighed myself the other day, and I was at 195 with shoes, everything in my pockets, like layered up for like winter weather, and I weighed 195, and I was like, wow. Last time I checked myself, I was literally like just about 240.
Damn, that's where I'm
So
at now.
Dude, that's dope.
Really? I
yeah,
don't even think you ever got that
I
big
was
though.
dense.
Well, yeah, you're
dude.
dense. You're like you're like a dying sun, bro. Like, you ever seen like a baby who looks kind of big? You pick it up, you're like that's.
I think it just runs my family because like my little cousin, I had to carry him up a hill to go sledding the other day. He's 5 years old, and that kid weighs like 80 pounds. I swear.
It's just like made out of like pure like
Well,
uranium.
bro, some people
He's
don't look like that. I
thick.
feel like if you're built, like it doesn't look like it,
Mhm.
opposed to just like fat. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because then it's like, oh fuck, like
Oh,
sumo
no,
wrestlers,
he
bro.
He eats.
Yeah,
but
but-
he's just.
I think
Big.
I literally like weigh as much as like a sumo wrestler. I think like an amateur one. You know?
I think
No,
so.
you don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Dude, you have to be like
No.
big.
How much
bro.
do they weigh? 'Cause
I'm
I'm
not
like
sure. Someone should look that up, bro.
Oh, I'm
Let's hit a
almost
buffet.
there.
What was your idea? See who you get to 600 pounds first.
Oh yeah, my 600-pound life, my road to
There you go.
600. So I'm gonna see how fast I can get to
It's a
600.
cool
pounds.
documentary, but
yeah,
but scary for health.
The catch is it's a challenge, so there's gonna be multiple people involved, and it's like a reverse Biggest Loser.
So the
Oh
first
shit!
So
So
yeah.
who can get fattest first?
Dude, I could totally win because like I literally gain and lose weight so fast. Like within like 6 months, I gained like
Bro,
40 pounds.
600 though.
That's easy, bro. That's easy as fuck. Like I'm not even. I'm trying to lose weight and I'm still getting fat. Like if I just gave up, it's over. I would like literally just like you'll see it like you don't even need a time lapse. I was like in 3 days. 3 days I can gain 40 pounds. I swear to God.
Damn, you might not be able to drive anymore, bro.
I don't need to drive. I'll fucking just sit in the back of my wagon, just like with like the fucking hood open. I was like,
So getting us back to the topic we were talking about earlier, you said you play with a lot of like energy, you like
Yeah.
camaraderie, stuff like that. I want to know your like musical inspirations. Like, where did you come from? What did you grow up listening to?
So like I want to ask you guys this too.
How
So
did
after
you-
I
how did you
answer, you
build
guys
your
have to
sound?
answer, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So my dad, he basically, like I said, he listened to, I don't know if we were like airing at that time, but he listened to like Guns N' Roses, AC/DC, Beach Boys. And then my mom, like super different. She was like pop, like Elvis Crespo. I don't know if you, Suavemente.
oh yeah,
That type of shit, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, bro. So it was like basically that type of vibe and like kind of like pop music and like Spanish music. So I kind of listened to that stuff, and I wasn't even introduced to rap till middle school, bro. I remember this one chick named Destiny. She started talking about Eminem, and I was like, "What the fuck is Eminem, bro?" Like I heard the name, but I didn't know like who the dude was, like
Yeah,
what
I'll
he was
see that.
about. And so, shit, bro. But like I just started listening to him, and then from there it led to like Hobson, Funk Volume, and then I just like got really into the rap world, and like, so that's basically it, bro.
My first rapper was Soulja Boy.
Dude,
No
okay.
way.
I feel you though, bro. Like, I kind of forgot about that, bro. The whole.
Oh, dude. Yeah, but now
Ooh.
he's but now
It
he's
is a
like,
banger.
yeah, now he's like, I made an Xbox. I made 300,000 on a night.
The
Now I
Soulja
can't really
Boy,
fuck with
yeah.
him, bro. But you know,
Soldier Boy is like Twitch streaming now,
He is.
Really?
and
Yeah.
it's pretty entertaining.
You
actually.
have,
damn.
as like a former rapper, you have two paths: a podcaster or a streamer. Like you only have those two
You can
options.
go the Ice Cube route.
That is true, but he's
What's the Ice Cube, bro?
just become an
Just
actor.
become an actor.
Yeah, but he's just
Become
built.
a family-friendly actor.
He's
Yeah.
built different.
Friday was legendary though,
Dude,
for
I
sure.
love
Are we
that.
there yet?
That was not Ice Cube.
That was
Yeah,
Ice
what
Cube.
was Ice
That
Cube?
was
No
Ice
shit?
Cube.
Yeah.
Who was the other guy?
I don't know. Ice Cube is in
I
it.
don't even
though.
think I've seen that one, bro.
Really?
That's
To be honest.
you don't need it.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
you don't have to.
Yeah.
There's only two movies that Ice Cube cares about. It's
Yeah.
Friday and Friday 2.
Damn.
Boys in
He
the Hood.
had like a
A third.
no. They would always cast him as like a
Boys in the
coach.
He was in like
Oh, he was in
or
21
like a
Jump Street.
mentor.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that was a really good role.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was
21
badass.
21 Jump Street when it first came out was literally legendary. Like,
Yeah.
I think I was like 12 or something when it came out, and I saw it, and I was like, I don't think I can ever go back to my normal
Same.
life.
Dude.
That movie aged so poorly though.
Did it though?
I haven't seen it
I
in a
haven't
long time,
watched
but I'm sure if I watched it now, dude, it'd be amazing, bro. Like, it was fucking awesome.
Dude, like,
Let's have a view session. Let's see.
yeah, we should all just watch a movie first.
Does it
right?
hold up? Oh, there's a segment.
I like
Does
that
it,
one
does it
joke
hold up?
Where
Ooh.
like Channing Tatum
That's
walks
tight.
up and he has the Camaro, and they're all rousing him. They're like, "What does that get? Like 10 miles to or 11 miles to the gallon?" And he's like, "No, it's probably more like 8." Because you think it's cool that it has like low gas mileage, and they're all making fun of him because they're all driving Priuses and smart cars and shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn, shout out to. Oh, speaking of bad gas mileage, did you see the new electric Hummer?
I thought Hummer died.
No, they brought it back.
I
It's
saw it,
$100,000, and
It-
it's like
Dude.
Dude, it
It's
doesn't
just-
look as cool as the new Ford Bronco.
the Bronco looks
The
so
Bronco
badass.
looks so cool.
But
I have a confession to make. When I was a kid, the Hummer was my favorite vehicle. I thought it was like the dopest thing on earth.
I could see you in
and
a
I
Hummer.
wanted one.
A
I don't know.
1000%.
Now they got
Yeah, what is
trucks,
that
right?
supposed to mean, man? I feel
Well,
like
like-
you just insulted him.
Well, not really. I mean, he just seemed like a guy who would drive a Hummer, like in a good way though.
Just hops
Like,
on a
yeah.
Hummer.
I don't even know.
I don't know, man. I don't. That
know,
vehicle's
like,
an
it's-
enigma.
Don't you just need like a lot of money to spend on gas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I think
Yes.
No.
Nigga,
No.
the fuck? Who are you?
Just don't put gas in it.
Yeah, just simply drive the car. Make it lose weight. You see, when you give your car gas, it's basically like giving it
the
food.
problem with fossil fuels is that we've built our vehicles to be fossil fuel dependent. We need to wean them off of that dependence
And
so
just
that they
well, I
can
think that's
grow
what
as individuals.
No, they just
Jesus.
need to be
That's a way to put
organic.
it.
Like we have to like just turn them back into horses, you know, like a really buff ass horse, because then you can just feed him a carrot and he'd be tip top magoo.
I don't think that's how that works.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I'm here with the knowledge.
Kind of
Everything
how it works.
Angelo says is a fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You should fact check everything I say, and believe it as 100%.
I mean,
true.
it's more natural.
yeah,
Like definitely.
yeah, make him vegan, like you.
Jesus.
Speaking of veganism, all right, so
Are
like,
you vegan?
yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
So are you vegan for like the philosophy of it or the health reason?
Kind of both. Honestly, it's funny though, bro. Like, they definitely gave me a lot of shit in high school, bro. Like,
Well, we were ignorant. I used to like I talked about this on the podcast already, but go ahead and I'll tell you a story after.
Sorry, I actually, I'm going to butt in. I have a vegan story. I went vegan in between 8th and 9th grade, and I lost like a ton of weight, but that was like the most developmentally crucial part of my life, and I was just consuming mass amounts of soy. So now like my nipples are really puffy. Like the rest of everything is like good. It's just the nipples.
He's
They're
got soy
just-
titties.
Yeah, they got.
yeah, bro. Like, I don't know. The soy thing is a thing. I've never had like issues with it, but I know that it is like obviously a thing because it does have like some estrogen. But a lot of other things do have a lot of estrogen too, bro. Like a lot of chicken and stuff like that, just because they give them so much hormones to make them like bigger and just massive.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, like either way, if it's like more one way than the other.
And that's like just anecdotal. It was just I ate like a
Like
ton
straight
of soy.
tofu.
Yeah, like like soy tofu, like the soy hot dogs or like the soy like shrimps and shit.
Yeah.
Soy hot
And like
Hot dogs are not even meat anyway.
Like,
Those are vegan.
yeah.
Like, there's a few things that vegans can get away with eating, and it's fucking Arby's and fucking McDonald's.
Hey, Burger King.
No, Burger King has some real meat. I'm talking
Well, they
about.
have like the
The
Impossible
Impossible
Whopper.
No,
Whopper.
like just order the regular shit because it's not
Oh.
meat. It's all wheat.
Oh,
Like, and
jeez.
fucking soy and
I
bullshit.
know you were going there.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm going everywhere. No, but
No, I
like,
learned something today.
yeah. I'm sorry to talk about the soy nipples, but so you don't.
yeah, sorry.
You don't got
it
soy
was
boy
just-
titties?
Nah.
Okay, cool. Even if you did, it's okay. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, if you,
I mean, you
got
guys
them,
could be the
like-
judge, but
I mean, maybe a girl like that shit. You know, she like, let me suck that puffy tit. You know.
no, bro. I know that like is a thing. But the thing too is, I don't have a problem with hunting as long as it's not like trophy hunting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I realize that, and maybe it's from watching too much Joe Rogan.
Uh-huh.
But I realize that like when you do hunt, you're probably like when you do kill like a mature animal, like you're probably giving them a better death than getting their like neck like ripped open or something like that. So,
Well, I mean, unless you rip their neck open, like.
yeah, if you're like a savage hunter, bro, you're just like, you know,
You're like hiding in the
bushes
trees
with
with
a
a
knife
knife
in your
yourself.
mouth.
ghillie
Mud.
suit, bro, you know?
Yeah.
But if it's like clean, bro, like I don't have a problem with that. It's like the factory farming, like all that bullshit that like I really don't fuck with.
While a little sociopathic, that form of hunting actually does sound pretty fun.
That actually was like the way they did it, like back in.
I don't think you could get that close though, dog. Even with the ghillie suit.
Well, Comanches did. They would just cover themselves like Native Americans, like they would like cover them. They would like go into like hot like springs and like it would like they would do that. Come and like I think they'd cover themselves with pee or something, and then they keep doing that to wash their natural scent off, so then they can get real close to the deers and shit and like throw an spear at them. I don't know if that's
Is
like.
that real or is that like Angela
I-
shit?
No,
I was about
I
to
believe-
say, because
I-
we're in New Mexico,
Okay.
and there are a lot of Native
You can-
Americans here, so this is
Yeah,
actually
be
very
careful
important.
territory, bro.
Okay, I heard that. I learned that in like
Pat's gonna stab you.
Pat could stab
he
me.
could stab
He's
you.
gonna cover himself in
Yeah.
your piss so he can get close and stab
I'll
you.
pee on
Is there another me around?
No, I learned that in like elementary school. My memory could be foggy on that, but I think that's what they did. But like bow hunters, like you can get close as fuck if you just like know where the wind's coming. You just go
Yeah.
like with the wind, and then like jump and stab that motherfucker in the head.
You could. You could.
Or you could just
but
shoot it, which I feel like is more humane.
Way
As long
more.
yeah, because like
I mean, it's easier for them, bro. Like, if you're gonna kill them, why not just make it fast? You know,
Yeah.
like
well, because like some people are like, well, imagine if you're just a deer, like and then, poof, and you're dead, and that's all you need.
exactly.
But instead, you're like, I feel like there's someone right here, dude.
And like with a knife, with a knife, what if you miss like an organ, bro? It's like you just stabbed him and they're like tweaking and shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
As long as you get like, I don't know. I think hunting is actually like we should do that more because like.
I think so too.
Like farming, like the way we do it now, like mass producing farms, it's like
yeah.
it's very
well,
inefficient.
it's not only bad for like the environment, but it's like bad for us with all the chemicals they feed
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Because they're feeding them shit, not their natural diets, bro. So like, even when you hunt, like what you're eating is like obviously better, but like if you're eating like a bunch of like factory farm shit, it's like not even good for you.
Yeah, because like
know?
they're not.
The thing about that is, I do agree with that side, but on the other side of it, one of the reasons we don't have more just like hunting meat or just that slow scale meat sales is because more like larger factory farms like Tyson or different places, they have to conform with certain like regulations.
Mhm.
And with those regulations, they're allowed to just inject them. They're allowed to give them like a certain amount of space. They're allowed to keep them in like bad
Well,
environments.
yeah, it's
but
definitely
then,
not good regulations, bro, because like the chickens, they're like literally side by side, like they can't move.
well,
type
yeah, but
shit,
then you
like-
can't really like sell just deer meat like just individually because then it becomes like a business with taxes where
Yeah.
you gotta start you'll start losing money versus like gaining money. From
Well, that's like the
it.
thing, bro. Like I feel like the mindset of like kind of the world and America is like doing whatever, like no matter what, like the money way. So if it fucks up the environment, it fucks up us, fucks up everything. As long as you can make money on it, like let's do it.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the mindset. I feel like.
Well, like money, it's like I'm sure we would have did the same thing with food back then. Like, so if you went back to like ancient civilizations, like you had to stock up, like find the way to get the most food, and like
Yeah.
basically money is just food, like because that's what you
Right.
get.
I
Like,
just can't help but to think that there's a way to do it that's like a better way.
You
Yeah,
gotta-
I don't know
you
what it
gotta
would
free
be
up the market.
like.
You gotta let more individuals control the food market versus these giant companies where they treat the animals in a very specific way.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get monopolies.
Well, you know the cool thing too, like if the demand for like better like quality food came
Mhm.
about, they would follow it. Like we've seen this like in the past few years with like vegan food at fast food chains.
Mhm.
Like dude, when I started, I never thought I'd see shit at like a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
And then like you can go to like Burger King and shit, bro. Even in some places I heard like KFC,
yeah,
they have shit too. I'm like, what?
yeah. But
Like,
the thing with like
just because of demand, bro, that's where the money is, so they'll go there.
Well, the hard part is like with like wanting higher quality meat is it's more expensive, and there's not like the majority of Americans, especially now, like ever since the recession, a lot of people don't have money to
Yeah,
spend.
because
Like,
it's like
for-
easier to, it's like cheaper to buy worse food.
Yeah, that's why
basically.
that's why those big factories make so much money because like they can sell their shit for like you can have 100 chickens in a room this size and like you can sell it for like $1 a pop and then you can still make more money because the room here's $20 a month or whatever.
We should advocate for more people owning their own chickens.
Yeah.
in like
Yeah.
their own backyard.
For sure.
And like
Sustainable farming is something that I learned about. I really
Mr.
don't.
McPherson.
I know.
Agriculture is based.
No, yeah. I don't want to I don't want to butcher anything, but like I used to work at a ranch. I used to work at a ranch, and he used to talk a lot about sustainable farming and shit. Like, so we used to go to the food bank and like get all the food that like the vegetables and like shit was like bruised, and we'd feed it to like the pigs and the chickens and all that shit, and then we would like they would take those pigs like butcher them and give it to like hungry kids in New Mexico and shit. And I feel like that system of like reusing like damaged fruits or whatever that people
Yeah.
don't want to eat,
And-
like
Well,
there's
that's
so
where a lot of like shelters get their main food supply from.
Dude,
is donations from like stores.
Yeah.
Bro, I do
And
it like
stuff
literally.
goes
I work at
back.
Albertsons, bro, and like every couple days someone comes in and gets like our shrink, which is like
Mhm.
out of date stuff. A lot of it's still good, bro.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
they're so wasteful with it because, like you said, it's mostly for money and profit. So everything that doesn't look good on the shelf is just gotten rid of.
And dude, especially with like produce, if something's a little discolored, like the shopper's probably gonna be like, nah, you know what I mean? It has to be like perfect.
yeah. Well, that's just what you get with like you know,
Options.
yeah, basically. Well, I was gonna say like capitalism or whatever, because like if you had a choice between a fucked up apple and a
Yeah,
good-
there's not just one, and they're like,
Yeah.
this is apple.
Yeah, I don't know, because like back in the day, like you would just be like, oh, that's an apple. Like you eat it with the worm in it and fucking get protein and shit, you know. But now it's like if that apple's not perfectly red, shaped, shined with wax and all this shit, then you don't want to eat it.
Yeah.
And we apply that philosophy to I think too many things in life.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
just what happens with
Facts.
the modern society because we don't have natural predators anymore, you know, except for Bill Cosby's and shit like that.
There you
Like,
go.
yeah, you might get.
We have
The
different
world
shit to worry
needs
about,
more
like-
Chris Hansons, is what we're trying to say.
Yeah, dude, I want to be Chris Hansen. And like, seems like you're gonna have.
Do you think that that would be a good venture for us to become the next generation of Chris Hansons?
Yeah,
I need to get educated. Who is this?
Chris Hansen's the guy. Like,
Oh.
To catch a predator.
yeah, to catch a
To
predator.
catch a predator, dude.
He
the pedophile
would
hunter.
go like online
Oh,
and
shit.
like he'll act like he's like a little girl and he'll chat with
Call
these
him in.
pedophiles, and they'll
Oh,
set up a meeting,
fuck.
and that pedophile will
They
come.
walk
Is that-
in, he
is that
just
legal?
sits
Like-
the chair down, and he's
Yes,
like,
that's
"Why don't
perfectly
you have a
legal.
seat
Yeah, because they have
right
the
there?"
cops there too to arrest him.
Yeah.
He's like,
Damn.
I'm Chris Hansen
okay.
to catch a predator. He's like, fuck!
Because I saw that one. Did you guys see that one show where like it was like a chick that did it, and they came over, and every time the guy came over, the chick's like, I gotta do some laundry, and then she went in, and the cops came in and fucking busted.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, okay.
Can we get like M80s and lure them in, and then when they get here, just like fucking throw at them? Yeah.
Or just time up.
Dude, probably we could work with the government and get good guala, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go, but I don't know
But
about
where
the
does
government.
the... Because I kind
Like
of a little
C4
bit...
rigs at the doorbell. Like, press it.
Just love the city block.
We
No worries.
under the welcome mat.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be so sick.
Just open up the doors like a claymore and you're like, oh, and then boom, blow up. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like we should do
Dude,
that.
like Rube Goldberg machines, but they...
With
kill
pedophiles.
Why don't we
Yeah.
just put them in the brazen bowl again? Do you guys know what that is?
No.
I think it's so
Okay,
screwed.
it's so fucked up. So you put them in like a giant like bronze bowl, like a molding
Just
of it.
like torture, like
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like you
old
put them in
medieval
there,
torture.
and then you start a fire beneath like the big metal
That's
thing.
like
that
oh
they stick
god.
in. Yeah, that's like medieval shit, and
Yeah.
then just like being burned to death. In
Then,
it.
then like they piped the bull's nose, so when the yowling inside sounds like a bull, like
Bruh.
actually
See,
and shit.
That's what happens.
They
when
had
you-
too much
that's
time on
humane.
their hands.
Yo, isn't that where Iron Maiden got their name too? Is from that like one you walked in and it had like spikes on
spikes?
both sides.
Yeah.
Like if you like you had to stand perfect, and if you didn't, like you would just get like fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's cool. And Black Sabbath too. I don't know what Sabbath
It's like
means.
some medieval shit right there,
That's
dude.
like
I don't know.
the Sabbath,
I
the holy
did-
day.
Oh, I just said.
It was like the black version.
Yeah.
Oh, I just said it because I was listening to him on the way here. It literally had nothing to do with what we were just talking about. But it's okay. Yeah, man. How much? What
Yo,
time
shout
is
out
it?
to black
We're good,
churches though,
we're good.
for real.
Oh shit!
Churches?
Shout out to black churches.
Oh.
For real.
I thought you meant like churches.
I was
chicken.
told you could just Google black churches, and like it just shows up on Google.
Do we even have any here?
Well, I
No.
I didn't think so.
I was like,
Do we really not?
Well, I was just looking around the room. I looked at everybody.
well, you
first.
said no.
Yeah,
So
and you're the only one.
like you're the
giving an
expert
answer.
on that.
We don't have any black churches.
Yeah, it's like
We
bet
do have a lot of
Iraq or
weird
something.
churches though.
Mm-hmm.
We got a bunch of mega churches.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
a,
like, hey, let me play acoustic guitar and we can eat cheese pizza afterwards.
listen. I don't believe in religion. I believe in like a relationship
Hold
with
on,
God.
let me take that back. There's probably is black churches that I just don't know about.
Yeah.
Really, you're gonna lie to me? You're gonna lie to my face?
Yeah, I am.
Well, at
So
least he
what
came
if-
back with it, bro.
Yeah.
He could have just
It
been
wouldn't
like,
be my
nope,
first
not a
time.
thing.
That's
I mean,
true.
But-
Oh.
I
Like-
love God, and like I agree with you in having just a relationship with God. But something about new wave churches is very just like
It feels really insincere.
yeah, it's insincere. Like it feels like it's for profit. It kind of feels like it's mostly there just to continue itself. But at the
Yeah.
same time, then they still preach a gospel and gets the word
Yeah.
out. I don't
Like
know.
it's a good place for like people to gather, I feel like, but at the same time, like I don't feel like you need to go there to have like a relationship with a higher power.
Yeah.
Like you can totally do that on your own, but the community's nice. But
Yeah.
if you have to pay someone, dude, like
I don't.
Yeah, because then we're going backwards in time. We're
You
not.
you should.
we're not
I think that
progressing.
like your tithe doesn't necessarily always have to go to like the mega churches. Like you can just like instead of this is maybe what I do. It could be wrong. Like so if I am wrong, correct me. But like instead of like just giving 10% of my money to like a mega church, I'll just give it to like a random guy who like seems to be down on his luck because that way I feel like that's also
Well,
more
that's
personal.
just the true heart of it, and being like giving when you're a follower of Christ is
Yeah.
not necessarily giving to religious institutions, but just making an impact on a personal level.
well, bro, and I'd have to
To
say
people
for
of
like
religion.
anything, because I'm not like part of like a religion, but I think the same way.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Just to like
I think
on an
that's just a
individual
good
level.
moral compass.
Well,
Yeah,
well, even
exactly.
right now, we have this whole podcast that we're doing. We're talking about different things, but there's this tiny section where we got to take a break and say, like, yeah, dude, well, not all of us, but like, we have a sort of like religious viewpoint, and we can all get along. We can all,
Oh,
we can,
for sure.
we can put a section of time towards just, being sincere about it, not being like, if you don't believe in this,
Yeah.
then you're going straight to hell. Like,
I don't believe in that, man, because
Yeah.
I can never condemn some like the Bible verse that always sticks out to me is like don't point out the splinter of someone else's eye when you have a plank in your own.
Yeah.
Because I got two planks like Ed and Eddie just sticking out of my shit.
Yeah.
Because I know that I'm like a lot, like the way I talk and like the way most of the time I conduct myself, it's not like very like Christ-like, which is a problem I struggle with all the time. Which
when we were freestyling,
yeah, when I freestyle, I'll say horrible shit. I'm trying to eat ass like cabbage. I'm shooting people. But like,
I've never even seen you eat cabbage.
I know, that's why I don't eat ass. Yeah, no, but like, and this is like, that's also kind of like the problem too with like, you know, because I don't really want to bore people with this, but like at the end of the day, like a good Christian person, like you should never condemn somebody. That's not your job. You know what I mean? Like all is forgiven if you just like follow him, and like I just love everybody.
It goes back to
except everyone.
Show don't tell. Like it's not. Yeah, just in the small things that you do throughout the day. Just be a good person is the
Let
most.
niggas
Right.
live.
Be a good person.
Except for pedophiles, don't let them.
Yeah, fuck them.
No.
Like
they crossed the line, boy.
Yeah, you cross the line, I'm gonna fuck you up.
There's a line, and the line is 18 years old.
Well, that something that I think
It's
is
very
like
defined.
something that I
Very
think is
clear.
kind of like for me kind of conflicting is, you know, the saying like the meek shall inherit the earth. The meek doesn't translate to weak. It translates to those who have swords but choose to keep them sheathed. So like those who are mild tempered but they have swords. So like we're talking about, we have guns, like we have weapons, but we would never use them unless it's a scenario where
It's like life threatening.
exactly where
Dude,
we're
it's
saving
not
lives.
Absolutely necessary.
Exactly.
If we're being honest, there's almost no scenario I envision myself actually using those.
Yeah,
Unless,
me
like,
neither.
But it's
I'm-
probably comforting to have.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think, like, if someone wanted to come steal my shit, then it's okay, you know? Because, like, I would just give it to them if they asked me to. But, like, you don't have to do all that. Like, if you want something of mine, I'll literally just give it to you.
Can I have your car?
Dude, I'll literally give it to you. It's $500. I'll give it to you right now. So, if you want, I'll give you the keys. But, like, also, you can't register it.
You're
right
not
now.
your Mr. Beast right now. Huh?
I know. But, like, and then, like, if someone wanted to kill me, I'd be like, all right, like, go ahead. Like, I already, like, lived enough life. I'm already right with
That's
God.
where I would draw the line, bro.
Yeah.
Like, if
Really?
someone's like fucking with a life of like any of my homies, family, or myself, like it's over, bro.
Like, what it'd be like, well, with just me, like, if it was a choice between like me and like anybody else, I'd be like, yeah, take me.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's crazy. You got guns then, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know, because I like him just to have it, and because like it's always been something I've been into, but like I already know like where I'm at in my life, you know. So like if I can like just die and like let someone else like take their time to figure out and like get themselves right, then I'd be willing to do that.
I guess, bro. But you definitely have a lot to offer.
That's
though.
pretty profound, dude. Like
Yeah.
that makes
That's
me think.
also kind of the reason why I have a gun too, because like if there was like ever like a scenario where there's like a mass shooting, I'd literally run right towards him and try to ice him, because
Yeah,
I don't know where those other people who he could kill, like they could just go to hell because like they could be mad at God because their grandma died or something. Like I want them to have the time in their life to get right with either God or their higher power, you know, like find that peace, because I'm at peace. I can die right now and be fine.
Well, let me bounce something off you guys. Like, kind of like a belief I have.
Respect.
Like,
Thank you.
dope.
I've had that mentality for like almost 5 years, so I'm
Hell
ready
yeah.
to go.
Well,
Well,
I'm ready to go too, but like,
I don't want to.
damn, bro. I'm definitely
Yeah,
not, man. Like, I feel like an outsider right
that's
now.
the
No, I'm with you, dude. Like, if I'm trying to live my life.
See,
I'm
that's
trying
why-
to
that's
live,
why
but
sac-
also I'm not afraid of death.
Sacrifice me, bro. That's what I'm
regardless
here.
of what it is, I do believe in a higher power. I believe in God. I know where I'm going, and if I'm wrong, oh well.
Well, yeah, dude. I think it's really important to not be afraid of death, but at the same time, like,
Value life.
yeah, like I
Yeah.
couldn't see myself just like giving up. Like I would fight to like the last second, you know.
Well, that's human nature, you know.
Yeah,
But, like,
survival instinct.
I would be sad if I died young, because I do want to have kids, you know.
And do some dope movies.
Yeah.
Get like run over by a garbage truck is what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't be okay with it.
Yeah, like if I got killed in a dumbass way, like if I like went outside, slipped on ice, and cracked my head open, I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, if I walk into a house
hey,
and-
that's how my great grandpa died.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, if I walk
But he
into a
was
house
old.
and there's a claymore right there, I'm like,
But,
oh jeez.
But at the same time, if a guy thinks he has a right just to take people's life, he should die.
right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because I value life. Like my whole thing is like everyone deserves it. So as soon as you're someone who's like, no, you don't deserve it, and they're trying to actively like take life or just like
That's another
take
line.
advantage of it.
That's another line. I feel personally for me, like if you cross that line of devaluing life to the point where you think that you can take it,
yeah,
on a
exactly.
limb, you've gone way too far.
Which is like you said, I don't really see myself in a scenario where I'd have to take a life, but like I really wish I never have to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
most of my philosophies are based off of like, if I have to, I have to. Like, I value I value life, so I'm not gonna just because if I understand your viewpoint, and like I actually like respect it a lot because it is a lot more in line with like Christian philosophy. But then at the same time, there are a lot of people who would take advantage of that and like say like, oh yeah, you just like you're okay with just giving up your life, and then they'll just like
kill me.
Just kill you. Yeah.
Well, yeah. If that's like, I dropped my ring. My virginity ring.
Oh!
Yeah, I still have it. No, but like I think life is the ultimate gift, you know. So like, if I had to give up mine to save someone else's, that's okay.
Well,
but, granted,
but that's like a little different though.
Yeah. So also like you're a virgin. And like, and I'm not trying to like you just said, that's your virginity ring. So like, I view you as a little bit more pure than me. Like I used to sell acid to my bosses at Sonic, and like
it's not that different though.
Respect.
I mean, but like just because like I don't fuck like.
So that's why nothing ever happens at Sonic, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm more pure like by any stretch of the imagination because like. Sorry to talk about religion so much, like because I know you're not.
Chill, bro. Well, I'm not religious, but what I was gonna tell you guys is I feel like. It's basically we believe the same things, but we have different labels for it. You guys might call it God. I call it like the universal power, universal energy. But I feel like we all have that inside of us. So like in a way, I feel like we all have God inside of us. Mm-hmm. So see, like we believe the same things. It's just not labels. I don't believe in like sins and like stuff like this, like confessions and like anything like that. Like, but it's basically the same beliefs.
Confessions really get on my fucking nerves.
The Catholic Church has it all wrong.
Yeah, and like biblically, they're all wrong.
Let's not
okay, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about that because I will literally.
I'm so short.
That's
fuck the Catholic Church.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to be like
no,
divisive or anything, but like fuck the Catholic Church.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're Catholic, that's fine. Because I know my grandma is, and if she hears it, I'm sorry. But like,
I was brought up Christian, but like now when I'm growing up and I'm seeing how the world really is and how everything works, I'm more leaning to how you are. It's like more like there's a higher power, but I don't think we have a book that tells us everything. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like if anything, it's some books are like good guiding posts, but at the same time, like I feel like a lot of it you have to like figure out.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just us existing and something created us, and like if something as big that could create this whole universe, is it really like I'm trying to think.
Well, I feel like as people, bro, like we try to, I'm not saying anything's wrong, but I feel like we try to personalize things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because like that's like a way that we can comprehend.
Well, that's why Muslims don't have depictions of the Prophet Muhammad because, or is it Allah or Muhammad?
Allah, I think, is like their God, and like I think Muhammad is like their Jesus. I think I don't know.
But they don't depict one of them because it like you said, it like humanizes it when the power of whatever God is so incomprehensible that to like put it into words, that's when people start to get like really lost, is when they try to think like, no, I understand God, like I read this book and like that person.
Well, I feel like anyone who like thinks that their way is no question like the right way, and everything anyone else does that's slightly off that track is wrong, like that's where it gets like you can't even have conversations with people.
That's kind of like cancel culture, because like a lot of people are like, if your views don't perfectly align with mine, then you're wrong, you're a bigot and all this
that's
stuff.
why I like Dave Chappelle so much, bro.
Dude, I literally watched his sketch before I came here.
Well, modern politics is very religious in that same sense of just, we know how every system works, we know how people work, we know everything, so that if you're not in line with our doctrine, then you're a sinner and you deserve to be canceled. Like you don't get a say. It's
like so many people make mistakes, bro, and it's like I think people feel like once you're at a certain level you shouldn't make mistakes, but the way that human nature works, it's just not like that. So like I feel like that's just like a phase, hopefully, that we're going through now. Like that's why I appreciate people like Chappelle and Rogan and stuff. Like they're like active voices like against cancel culture. Because like I hate that shit, bro.
I hate it too. It's like if they're not hurting anybody,
they just like make a mistake and you're like, ooh.
That's no. Get out of my face and we'll ruin your whole life.
Yeah,
because you made that one mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever experienced like someone try to cancel you, or like any like negative like what's like their negative feedback
you will after this
on your music? Yeah.
No, man.
You're part of Sock Drawer now. We're completely anti-PC.
Yeah.
You have Greece.
Yeah.
Our whole goal is to get like as close to just getting canceled as possible because we're not hurting anyone. We're really not.
Well, I feel like that's cool, man. Like, cause like by being a free flow thing, like obviously you're gonna say some things that people don't agree with, but like
And
you're
that's the
still
thing.
doing it, man. You're standing up for what you're doing.
Used to disagreeing with people.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Well,
Get
it's an
used to
important thing. Like,
disagreeing with
we need to have like conversations and
Mhm.
like be able to learn how to disagree. Because like I
Yeah.
feel like nowadays it's like people are more so
More
not.
discussion, less a debate.
All
Yeah,
of us,
exactly.
all of us on this podcast, I've had conversations with all three of Sockshore that we disagree on a big subject.
Mhm.
But
yeah,
we
like,
still,
I'm a Christian, and I don't want to like launch this into a debate
but-
because that's not what this is about.
Well, because it's like I respect like what you guys do, man, and it's like what you believe in, and it's like if you're happy, like do whatever, man.
Yeah,
Like you know.
well, actually, Angela and Josh were talking about this in one of the podcasts that I don't know if we're scrapping yet, but they're talking about like cultures, and you need different cultures because you build off each other because there's like blind spots to every culture. But in America, we have an individualist culture, which is more so like each individual is a culture.
Yeah.
So like with all of us being able to disagree with each other, there's gonna be blind spots that we can fill in the blanks with each person that we're close with.
Well, and I feel like it helps you get your viewpoint down to like something that's of better quality. Because if you disagree with something and like you're looking at like the facts and like we go back and forth about something and there's like holes in my beliefs and like how I view something, then it's now my job to like adjust that because there's now new evidence that supports it.
facts and evidence are everything.
Yeah.
This is that's
As long as you can look at it without
Yeah.
taking like it personally.
It's that if you're able to go in with an open mind and look at the facts about how everything works, there's no way that you're gonna be butting heads with somebody intensely because you're gonna be able to hear them out.
It's like a slight butt, and then you're like, okay, why is
Yeah.
this happening?
Yeah, then you listen to the facts and be
Yeah.
like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
It's all about coming at things with an open mind and not in person. Like in-person conversations are crucial because if me and you try to talk about something like this over text or something, and I can't like visually see you and like see all
I'm
this
like,
stuff.
dude, he didn't use enough emojis.
I know, yeah, dude. It's like fuck. He didn't put a laughing face like he always does, and like
Serious?
yeah, and over Twitter too because everything is like you're wrong. Like I don't believe in that. I believe that we should like this is like a good medium to like understand people. Because like
I'm so glad I'm over my edgy phase.
Yeah.
Like that was the worst.
Dude, if you want to talk about edgy, I used to be so bad, bro. Like, I used to literally just be like an agent provocateur throughout all of high school. Like, back to when we were saying, like,
gonna make inflammatory statements on the internet, then turn off my phone.
yeah, well, like, I used to make fun of you for being vegan all the time because I just didn't know and I was just being a dumb fuck. And like,
I mean,
I talked to-
some of the jokes were funny.
yeah, I mean, they're always great.
But like, it was to the point, dude. There was so much. I was like, guys, again.
I know, yeah, but like, I used to like, I just didn't know, like, and
Yeah.
because I never had conversations like this because I wasn't mentally, I was retarded. Like
But
that's
it's
Well,
all
but I was the
about
same way that like
maturity.
I didn't bring it up, like yo, like you know what I mean. I was just like, oh yeah, like haha, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
So it was both ways.
But like, I used to just say fucked up things to everybody. Like before I knew about like LGBTQ and all that shit, there was a girl who told me that she was pansexual, and I was like, yeah, but there's only two genders. Do you like pans or what? And I was just like, I was giving her shit, but like I just didn't know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And like, granted, if I would have known, I would have never said that shit because like, but it was also like. I think like 20,
Well, but I think that's a
14.
beautiful thing about kids is they don't have the filter, bro.
I don't
like-
have one now. Just- but like
Well, I feel like that's
That's
good.
how you're
Like it's good
Yeah.
to stay like respectful, but also like be true. Like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because if you're lying about what you think, like with the whole two genders thing, even if we don't understand, the spectrum of gender, we can still like have a respect for people of the LGBTQ
Yeah.
community, and then just
Yeah.
leave it at that. The issue comes in when they start saying that we have to agree with every single thing, because we let them, do their thing, and then we just stay out of it.
I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, as an American,
Just
I-
agree to disagree.
I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm just an American. I'm like, fuck it, do whatever you want.
Exactly,
Dude,
'cause
the
that's
past
a
two
part of
elections-
America.
Oh,
Yeah.
I also I want to say like I feel bad. Like I always want to like go back and apologize to like all these people I've like ever said
You
fucked
could
up
do it
things
now,
to.
bro.
I don't know. Like I don't know who like. I don't have any of her things, and I mean, it would be weird bringing it up now because I hope she forgot about it because that's just a fucked up thing to remember, So I apologize if you're watching this, probably not, and she probably didn't get this far with all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
If you did make it this far, shout out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tell your friends
Do
about
you have
us.
anything
We're
that you want
changed.
to plug or anything?
Are we wrapping up already?
We can still go. I'm just trying to bring it down a little bit.
I just wanted to just give my socials, you know?
Okay.
Instagram, it's Dom Phelps. It's DOM.PHELPS. YouTube is Dominic Phelps. Same thing, Phelps. And Spotify, it's Dominic.
Okay.
That's pretty much all I wanted to plug.
And we'll plug all these links in the...
For sure.
I don't
Appreciate you guys.
want to end it yet because you've been a fucking like one of the like
Actually,
good
no,
dude. You've been like a good ass guest. Like
You're our
appreciate you
best
guys,
guest
man.
so far.
Yeah.
well, we had we had another guy on Justin, but like we were like
Shout out Justin.
yeah, shout out to Justin, but like we'll release that sometime. But like it was hard because like we were still kind of new at it, and like you just came in here and you were like so natural with all this stuff, and I think that probably comes from like you always performing like in the studio by yourself. So like. And also, we're just like among friends, so
Yeah.
I appreciate you being such a good guest, dude.
Dude, I appreciate you guys.
I never get to like talk to you like this because like every time we talk, we're always like at like a party or something. So
Yeah.
it's cool to like after like almost on the better half of 10 years to like have a good conversation like this.
Dude, I was telling Josh, like even driving up in this neighborhood is trippy, bro.
Yeah.
I've been hearing so fucking
I
long,
know,
bro.
man. Because we used to have like an old like skater like clique, and it was like called the Chum Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Chum Boys.
we used to roll deep, dude, like fucking like 8 people deep, just like mosh over a skate park and just like I
Yeah,
would just
dude.
kind of stand there because I sucked at skating, but like and then I was just
We
like,
should go skating sometime.
Dude,
We
that would be
should.
awesome.
hey, you should be in our skate video.
This
Dude,
is
what? You guys are doing a skate video?
Yeah, we want to
We're
do like
doing
a
a
Bruh.
skate
We're doing
yeah,
like
a
Bruh.
skate parody video.
I just went skating yesterday, man.
Dude, come with us.
Let's do it.
You can be our guest. You can be like you can be like one of the crazy skater dudes. Cause like,
Let's do it.
yeah, dude, that'd be super sick.
Even that park over there, they have like that 5 set, bro.
I don't know what that is, but
Josh,
5 stair set.
oh,
I'm trying to get this.
You want to come on camera real quick?
dude,
Bro,
Josh-
what are those
Oh, careful,
wheels, bro?
careful.
This
dude,
is
look
my
at
first
Josh's
skateboard,
arm, bro. Look how
Ever.
strong that motherfucker looks. God damn.
Right
Dog.
there. The first one I ever had, bro. This is the one that Nick helped me build.
Bro.
Actually,
But
remember when you
yeah.
guys like bought me a skateboard? Like, were you there for that? Well, I
I
had
think
like,
so. I'm trying to remember
the
what.
girl board, and we all
Yeah.
signed it.
Yes,
yeah, I still have that, and like,
bruh.
the skateboard I had before that, I had since like 5th grade. It was like a gesture board, like from Walmart, and I skated the fuck out of it.
Bro,
First skateboard I ever rode was literally from the 80s. And
This
I
is
went down a hill and hit like 30 miles an hour. Just ate it, never skateboarded again.
Also, sorry, I'm gonna interrupt
Try it again.
again. Just since we're reaching the end, I wanted to make a comment on you too. This is my first time meeting you.
bro, my
And,
first time
like-
meeting both of you guys.
Like, yeah, like you said, you're, you know.
Unless that's how you at Walmart.
I've heard of you, but I've never, you were just...
I've heard of you guys too.
Everybody's heard of him. He's a fucking legend, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm
It's,
trying.
it's part of the Albuquerque experience to either freestyle or be on one of his songs, or throw up out of his window.
Dude,
on
I
the
love
highway.
Albuquerque
Yeah.
so much. I'm so glad that we're here. Like,
Same,
just Albuquerque is such like a hotspot for culture. Just like you said, skating culture or like music culture.
Like, it
It's
really
so
is a
good.
melting pot in like the truest form
Yeah.
of that.
I feel like in a way Albuquerque's the capital. Like you hear about Santa Fe, but come on, bro.
Yeah, no.
When people do
Santa
shows,
Fe-
where do they come? 90% of the time, Albuquerque.
Well, they
Yeah.
have Meow Wolf now. So
No
people
offense
go
to
out
Santa
there.
Feans.
Santa Feans.
Santa Feans.
I got a Santa Fe in the
Santa
house.
Fe is like really rich. Like that's where all
Yeah.
the rich people. That's where they go to like look at art and like
Facts.
like just.
There's
be
like that big
rich.
church and like the
Yeah.
I filmed a scene in that big church.
outdoor
Nice.
market and stuff
Yeah.
over there.
They have some cool stuff over there,
Yeah,
but I
but-
feel like it's not as
Yeah.
much as here.
It's cool, but it's
here's
not like.
here's the shit.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
Like-
like there's the cash.
it seems
Yeah.
like
It's
Sorry,
alright.
sorry, what I was gonna say was it's our first time meeting and like yeah, you've just been such a good guest. Like the energy's been awesome.
Appreciate you.
now you can go make a song. Definitely come back.
Dude,
like
for
you're
sure.
welcome to
Yeah,
come back
we
anytime.
can, we'll plug whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, definitely.
Dude, we got to collab on some country music, some fucking other
Let me
shit.
come on a song, drop like 3 bars, and then dip.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my own.
Dude,
vocal
okay, yeah. So he'll be
If
dirty.
you guys want to like come to like my house to like film the next podcast, we can do that too.
yeah,
That'd be sweet, too.
we can be a guest on your podcast too, because you
Yeah.
should just start one.
Sort of, but not really.
You should definitely do it because you're like a good guest and host.
Appreciate you, bro.
So I definitely.
I haven't like thought of like names anything yet, but like I was even thinking we could either do mine or even your guys. I don't know if you want to like keep it in the studio. I appreciate that if you do.
I don't care.
No,
But, like,
I'd be willing to move.
Wait, we can.
Shit, we mobile. Josh just got my car. We
Mobile,
can file an
baby.
advance.
My
Like,
my
this
lighting.
setup
Hey, I
is
got
super
these.
bad.
I got these lights, bro. I got. You know what I'm saying?
We're getting the signal from Josh to wrap it up. So
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yo,
like, it's
nice
been good,
meeting you,
man.
bro. Nice
Thanks
meeting you,
for
bro.
coming on,
Nice
bro.
to see you
I
again.
love you.
Nice to see you, Josh.
Okay, make sure you plug everything again. Thank you for being
All right,
such a
so
good guest.
definitely check out the Instagram, dom.phelps, because some people still spell with the F for some reason, even though Michael Phelps kind of helped the name.
Yeah.
YouTube, Dominic Phelps. Spotify, look up Dominic Forefront, and you'll find me from there. So
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe all of his shit, all of our shit. Eat Oreos, and fuck
Thank you for
pedophiles.
watching.
Thank you. We've been Slack.
Thank you.
Love you.
Fuck pedophiles.